Welcome to the wonderful world of Ghastly. Tonight we are going to discuss the Shemhamphorash. I'm not sure if you know what that is, but I'm not sure if I know what it is exactly. Oh, my lighter's out of flip. I'll get a Vic. It's got a Elvis Presley on it. Yeah, so the Shemhamphorash is a ancient piece of information contained in Exodus verse 14, verses 19, 20, and 21. Basically, it's the point in the dialogue when Moses is talking about the pillar of fire and the pillar of cloud. And those three verses each contain 72 letters. So of the 72 letters, you put one row down, one row up, and one row down again. This is the holy name of God. Some people say Yahweh or Jehovah, Yod-Heh-Voh-Heh. That's fine and everything, but that's really not the thing. The 72 names of they go in forms of three, spells out all the archangels and all of the angels. And if you can say it all at once, you said the name of God. And it's the Shemhamphorash, which is just a code word for it. I think personally that the Hebrew alphabet had diminished its vowels so no one could attempt it and correctly say it. This is a word of extreme power, the name of God. Some say there's 72 demons that you can render from that same list of 72 angels. My personal belief is that there's 72 gods, and Yod-Heh-Voh-Heh just happened to rise to the peak. In the region, there was plenty of gods. And in the Baal cycle, Yod-Heh-Voh-Heh appears very early before Moses, and probably, like a very long time ago before that, as a storm god for desert raiders. And these desert raiders used that name, and as the name progressed over time, as the Hebrews became more and more strong, and then when they left Egypt, and then there was about 480 years from when they left Egypt till the time that Solomon built the temple and took the writings of Moses, and there was Kabbalistic writings like the Sefer Yetzirah, the Sefer, Anyway, I just got a little crazy. But here, and I have one called Reziel, but some of my friends don't really accept that one. And then, of course, like much later, the Zohar. And these are books that I find extremely interesting. But what I wanted to talk about was not just the Shemhamphorash, but also that I feel that not just one nation has the dibs on God. I think that everyone around the planet is deeply searching for meaning and deeply searching to understand God as a man or a woman. And throughout the world, we have different expressions for that. So, in that said, I believe in the spirit realm. I believe in God. And not just that I believe in God, I believe in angels and demons. But I don't think that the angels or demons are different people. I think that it depends on your ability to come to them. It's you are the one dictating whether they're nefarious or really swell. Like good and evil, I think, comes from intention. And so the human being interfacing with these beings is more likely than not the real reason why things turn out the way they do. Because these things help you manifest. If you pray to God, He sends His angels. If you pray in a sort of darker manner, perhaps He sends His demons. When they can manipulate people, and who knows why all this is, but I'm a little bit Gnostic as well. So the archons or archons under Yaldabaoth are like trying to keep your soul strapped to this realm. But I believe in the afterlife being like a huge thing and not just related only to our planet, and that when you die you go back to the source or the supreme being, the source of all energy and love and light and everything. So I believe in angels and I believe in demons, and I think that it depends on how you address them. Their names are different all throughout the world. You could list off names of angels from the Shemhamphorash. You could list off lists of demons from the Goetia. These are things that I think are interesting, and you should check out the Goetia, and you should check out books. Like maybe I'll bring some books out and show you some of the books you should pick up. So I was talking about some books, and this is I took Kabbalah Text of Bahir, and that's one you should find. It's Arya Kaplan did the translation and commentary in this book. And then there is the Sefer Yetzirah, the Book of Creation, and it is also translated and commentary by Arya Kaplan. And then this is a little bit more. This comes in 22 volumes. It's the Zohar, and it fills a whole shelf, right? So, but they just recently translated it into English in the last 20 years. So, I'm really kind of glad to have a copy of that. And of course, the Torah. In my case, I don't read Hebrew, so I rely heavily on translations. This is a King James version with 66 books, starting with Moses' first 5 books. So you might find that interesting. I don't know. But basically what I'm just briefly just starting this conversation, and maybe someone will reply to me or something and we can have a discussion. But I really truly believe that what we call gods and angels and demons and aliens are all the same thing, most likely, according to me. And you don't have to take my word seriously at all. I'm just interested in a lot of things. I think the universe is really humongous, and anything is quite possible. Just for curiosity's sake, I figure I will read that portion of Exodus 14, verses 19, 20, and 21. And the angel of God, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them. And the pillar of cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. And it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel, and it was a cloud and darkness to them. But it gave light by night to these, so that the one came not near the other all the night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea. And the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. So in that little portion of Exodus, there's a hidden code, the Shemhamphorash, which is basically the name of God. If you could pronounce it, you might have a connection to the supreme energy of the universe. I was listening to someone recently talk about the name of God, Yod-Heh-Voh-Heh, and I don't really believe that that's the actual name. I think people apply names to what tries to make it fit, and that means I am, that I am. But I also heard it explained that it's like an expression of, built up pressure and divine energy going outward, like divine energy being shot out in the creation I am. And so I don't know what you think. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. And I still new at this, so please bear with me. I'm just having a little bit of fun. It's fun. I think it's fun.